Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles, as we are getting ready to start women's soccer between two National Christian College Athletic Association opponents, the home team Eagles from Trinity Christian Academy and the Flames from Welch College, as we are getting underway right now here on the home turf of Trinity Baptist College. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau, working our camera once again, and this women's matchup is underway between Trinity Baptist College and Welch College, and we'll tell you how the teams have done so far this season in just a moment, as Haley Ridenhour is able to send the ball up to Victoria Draper, who just joined the roster recently. Victoria Draper working the game day crew most of the season, now on the active roster for Coach Ashathorn Noom Ramayand. And the Eagles come into today's play with a record of 2 wins and 1 loss. Tell you about that again in just a moment, as the Flames are looking for an opportunity to take the first shot of the game. But Emily Martinez is able to send the ball back to Kristen Pabone and keep the ball away from the Welch College attackers. Ball sent up the field by Sierra Wood, and Pabone, as she normally does, clears the ball away and again stops a possible attacking opportunity from the opposition. The Eagles 2-1, both those wins coming over Andrew College by scores of 3-2 in the season opener, and then last Friday here on the home turf, a 1-0 win for the Lady Eagles as Kristen Pabone came up from the backfield to score the only goal of the game, and that one sent for Kezaria Odoms, but she will be called for the offsides, and it will be a free kick for the Flames. Welch College comes into today's play with an overall record of 2 wins and 5 losses. They are members of the NCCAA Division II Mid-East region. They are led by head coach Ms. Leslie Nichols in her second year as the Flames head coach, and this is also Welch College's second season of women's soccer. Just joined the ranks in 2018. Right now, Sydney Walker trying to get around the defense. She has 1 goal so far on the season. The first shot of the game is taken by Natalie Williams. It misses wide to the right, and that will be a goal kick for Eagles goalkeeper Trinity Sneed, who has 7 goals allowed through the first 3 games and 13 saves to her credit. The lone loss so far for the Eagles coming to a very powerful Warner University Royals team. That score was 5-0 in favor of Warner. Welch College has defeated Judson College and Oakwood University. So you're up to date on how these teams have done so far in 2019. There is senior Emily Martinez sending the ball up towards midfield, looking for Odoms, but that pass was intercepted, and now a loose ball battle heading back to the midfield stripe. That is Victoria Draper wearing number 22, and she finds help on the far side in Olivia Carpenter. Leading scorer on the field today, Caitlin Braxton of Welch College, has scored 9 goals on the season. Here's Odoms all alone, one coming up from behind, and the shot is wide to the right. Kezaria Odoms misses wide to the right on her first opportunity of the afternoon, and that will be a goal kick for Lauren Weiss, the goalkeeper of the Welch College Flames. Weiss, through the team's first 7 games, has allowed 26 goals, and she has notched an incredible total of 120 saves through 7 games on the season. Sierra Wood bringing the ball up the field for the Flames. Glad you're able to join us here on YouTube TBC Eagles, where we have almost every home game of all Trinity Baptist College athletics. Basketball season not far from getting underway. Both the men's and the women's basketball schedules are already up on tbceagles.com. Women's volleyball tomorrow afternoon at home against Pensacola Christian College in a big South Region matchup. Heading down the right side is Andy Greenwood, and she has the ball stolen away. And we have a whistle, and it will be Welch College's ball. over near the Eagles bench. It is a beautiful but warm, bright and sunny Friday afternoon here on the west side. 92 degrees as we get started with a gentle breeze blowing straight in toward your screen. Emily Martinez in the backfield is able to knock that one out of the scoring area, and Carpenter is looking for Draper at midfield. Draper, though, lost control of the ball, and the Flames are able to send it back to the offensive side of the field. Clearing that one out of bounds. That is Haley Ridenauer, who yesterday turned 22, so a happy belated birthday to Haley Ridenauer. Ball sent up near midfield. Olivia Carpenter has one to her left and cuts back toward the center of the field. Just outside the circle, the ball gets away. That was deflected by Kayla Kivett, and the Flames have another opportunity to advance. Lene Hoffman, though, has the ball taken away. Pabon finds Karima Mitchell. Her pass a little bit astray, but Draper's able to regain possession before another loose ball. And Kazaria Odoms again battling with Sierra Wood for possession. Odoms wins the race, but Wood comes up from behind, momentarily blocks Odoms, who gets off the shot again, and this one is wide to the right. Second opportunity for Odoms. And the score remains no score here in the early going. Ball game started just on time, so we are about 6 minutes into this one. First half just underway, so pull up a chair and watch some exciting women's soccer here at Trinity Baptist College. 2 shots on goal so far for the Eagles, both by Kazaria Odoms, 1 for the Flames. Natalie Williams took that just a little bit after we got started, and Pabon intended for Martinez, and out of bounds. It'll go to the Flames. This is Sierra Wood getting us back underway with a very quick throw-in. Pabon in the backfield, sending the ball towards the stripe. Martinez keeps the ball in bounds. Now over near midfield, Piper Tremaine, one of the freshmen on the Eagles roster, is able to come away with the possession. And here's Pabon all by herself with now one coming on top of her, and the ball stolen by Natalie Williams. She gives it up to Milling. Bethany Millings, though, pass intercepted by Pabon. Tremaine in the backfield, sends it up to the stripe. And that one is stolen away by Welch. Ball all the way across the field, and a shot opportunity blocked by Trinity Sneed. That shot from Sydney Walker, who has 1 goal and 5 assists so far on the season. That's her first opportunity of the afternoon. It was on goal, but Trinity Sneed able to make the save for the Eagles. And the big punt towards midfield. Emily Martinez trying to beat 2 defenders. Coming from behind is Kayla Kivett. She clears the ball toward the sideline, and it's kept in bounds by Sierra Wood. On the move is Megan Fulcher. Ball stolen away by Odoms, and now wide open. Martinez now trying to beat 3. Gets the ball to the right side, takes the shot. It is on goal, but right into the arms of Lauren Weiss for her first save of the afternoon. Like the aggressive play by Emily Martinez. Got off a very solid shot, but Weiss was right there to make the save. Ball now at midfield. Right now we're sending the ball up to the offensive side once again. And this one is going to get farther away from Martinez. Weiss comes out of the goal box, keeps it on the ground. Now a battle for the ball over near the Flames bench. Flames are able to send the ball back up front to Naomi Alonzo, who has 3 goals and 2 assists in the first 7 games for the Flames. Eagles, though, are able to get the ball under control, send it back to Pabon. She is one of the defensive specialists. Pabon, that is. Haley Ridenauer, Emily Martinez, the three seniors on the roster for Coach Noom. Here's a ball over near the end line and a whistle for an offsides violation against Welch. That will be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. No score in the early going, just about 10 minutes into the first half. Trinity has taken 3 shots, 2 for the Flames so far. So far, neither shot has made it to the back of the net. With an opportunity is Sydney Walker, but that is Ridenauer doing one of the things she does very well. Plays a very solid defense, as she has done for 4 years here at Trinity Baptist College. Eagles women's soccer in its 5th season of existence, and again the Welch Flames playing in season number 2. Battle for the ball inside the circle. Nadej Belizaire comes away with possession, and then with the steal is Bethany Milling, but Emily Martinez is able to regain control. There's Odoms in the backfield, and her pass knocked down by Lene Hoffman, and that's Ridenauer tracking it down just outside the goal box and sending it back upfield to Olivia Goodwin. Tremaine all the way across the far side, looking for an opportunity to advance towards scoring position, as that one goes out of bounds, last touched by Tremaine, and a throw in for Welch. At midfield, the Flames, Kyla Cavett. Her pass got knocked away, but Cavett right back on top of the ball, sends it upfield, and Ridenauer will win the race to the ball over near the far sideline. And Pabon will clear this one and stay inbounds. Goodwin sends it inside, and Odoms is able to cut off the recipient of that pass, and Odoms now on the move. That was Bethany Milling, the intended receiver of that long pass from Goodwin, and this one is out of bounds, and it will be Flames ball. Wood throws it back in very quickly, finds Megan Fulcher on the near sideline. Welch has had the better portion of the ball control through our first 12 minutes of the first half, although Trinity has gotten off 3 shots. Martinez, that ball was out of bounds before Martinez was able to make the kick, so it is Flames ball. Sierra Wood throws back in for the Flames. Walker gives way to Fulcher. And Fulcher trying to find Natalie Williams. Karima Mitchell in on the steal, but she's going to be called for a tripping foul and a free direct kick for Welch. Andy Greenwood looks like she will set up to take this direct kick. Let's see if she goes for the goal or looks for a teammate to pass to. Eagles will set 5 defenders up. This one is a pass, knocked away on a nice play by Olivia Goodwin, almost toward the midfield circle. Regained by Grace Suggs, and we have a whistle, offsides, called against the Flames. It'll be Eagles with the free kick. Ridenauer gets it back into play. Kristen Pabon moving up and finding Draper near the midfield circle. Karima Mitchell with possession and the pass for Martinez, racing with Cavett for the ball, and Cavett wins the race, gets it back to her keeper, and Lauren Weiss sends it to the sideline right in front of us. Bethany Milling, her pass a little bit too strong. Odoms able to intercept the pass, and this one is out of bounds, last touched by Milling, so the Eagles will have possession. Quick throw in for Trinity Baptist. And again, Mitchell, but her pass a little bit too strong. And Weiss will come out of the goal box. Martinez takes the pass, Gets around Sierra Wood. Martinez on the move. 2 men to beat. And the shot is a little bit wide of the goal, and it will roll out of bounds past the end line. And that will be a goal kick for Lauren Weiss. Still no score, coming up on the 15-minute mark of the first half. Eagles have taken now 4 shots. That's a second attempt by Emily Martinez. And Welch has gotten off 2 shots, one of those on goal. Each goalkeeper with 1 save through the first 15 minutes. And a tripping foul called on Olivia Carpenter, so a free kick for the Flames over near their own bench. Well, apparently that ball is out of bounds first, so a throw-in. So no foul, no harm. Odom's all the way across the field, finds Carpenter at the stripe. Carpenter's able to work her way around Jessely Cruz. Ball now at midfield. Pabon steps up from the backfield. Her pass looking for Tremaine, but too far out in front. And an easy pickup for Lauren Weiss. Grace Suggs coming up towards midfield. And she finds Greenwood on the far side, but that ball went astray off Greenwood's foot. And then out of bounds by Victoria Draper. So a throw in for Welch. Suggs just behind midfield. Sends the ball across the midfield line. Victoria Draper in her first game of the season. She's wearing number 22. Pabon able to knock the ball away from the Welch College Flames, and on the move is Piper Tremaine. She gets around Sierra Wood. However, Abigail Scott is able to knock the ball out of bounds and allow her defensive teammates to get into position. A terrific play by Abigail Scott. On the season, Scott has 1 goal and 6 assists, and she just made a great defensive play in the backfield. There's Pabon. Got the game-winning goal against Andrew last Friday. And a shot attempt by Olivia Goodwin. That one goes wide left and out of bounds for a goal kick. Again, Welch has had more time of possession on their offensive side of the field, but the Eagles, when they've gotten the opportunity, they have taken the shots. 5 total, 1 on goal. 2 shots, 1 on goal so far for Welch. Eagles defense has been playing very solid soccer here in the early going. Pabon looks like she'll be called for a high kick, and a free kick coming up for the Flames. Andy Greenwood will allow her teammates to get into attacking position. And a free kick from Greenwood in front of the goal. Karima Mitchell clears that one away. Nadej Belizaire gives way to Goodwin, who sends it upfield. Piper Tremaine able to regain control of the ball, but Bethany Milling coming up on top of her, and the ball will trickle out of bounds and be a throw-in for the Eagles. Eagles student body now coming into attendance after classes end for the day and for the week. Coming out here to watch women's soccer. Great pass towards Martinez. A race for the ball with Cavett, and Cavett is able to beat Martinez to the ball and force Emily Martinez to the sideline. Martinez, though, puts a move on Sierra Wood. Now allowing her teammates to get upfield. The shot by Ridenauer is going to bounce into the hands of Lauren Weiss. First shot of the afternoon for Haley Ridenauer. It is on goal. Save number 2 for Lauren Weiss, who will get ready for the punt towards midfield. Ridenauer uses her body to control the ball. And on the move is Piper Tremaine. Trying to get around the keeper. The shot curves around the post and out of bounds. Excellent opportunity by Tremaine. Unfortunately, a little too much English on that one. And it just did sail wide right of the post. Goal kick coming up for Lauren Weiss. All right, the gentlemen are now trying to steal my shade under the tent. Can't say I blame you. You were out there on the field yesterday in the heat. The men's soccer team had a big win in South Region competition, defeating Trinity College of Florida 15-0. 5 different Eagles scored 2 goals each, and the first college goals of their careers for Stephen Burgess and Nathan Crockett, who is sitting right down in front with a big smile because he knows he got a big write-up in yesterday's recap. Congratulations, Nathan. Played a great defense and came up and scored your first college goal. Loose ball at midfield. Karima Mitchell regains possession. Piper Tremaine, could not control the ball, but she gets it right back. Martinez gets the ball away from Natalie Williams. And now a loose ball. Carpenter trying to beat the keeper to that ball, but it is Lauren Weiss who wins the race, keeping the ball away from Olivia Carpenter. Over near the far sideline. And now Sydney Walker trying to complete the wall pass, only to have it knocked down by Goodwin. And this one is out of bounds. It'll be Welch's ball. Flames on the advance. Karima Mitchell, though, able to knock that ball out of the possession of Sydney Walker. I have not seen for the Flames yet Caitlin Braxton, as Piper Tremaine is racing Cavett to the ball. Cavett using her speed to cut in front of Tremaine and keep the ball out of her possession. Started to say Caitlin Braxton has 9 goals on the season for Welch. So far I've not seen her on the field, and I'm wondering if she made the trip down to Jacksonville. Kristen Pabone approaching midfield, looking for Martinez to the right side. Martinez is able to beat Sierra Wood to the ball, and now trying to get around one more. Abigail Scott on the defense. Martinez on the move. The shot gets under it and pushes it up over the crossbar. So another goal kick coming up for Lauren Weiss. Third attempt of the afternoon for Martinez. Unfortunately, that ball took a little bounce on her as she fired off the shot, got the bottom of the ball, and put it over the crossbar. And that brings us to the first half water break. About halfway through, we're no score here between the Lady Eagles and the Flames, and we'll be back in just a minute. Stay with us. Welcome back to Trinity Baptist College, and joining us for a moment, scoring his first college goal yesterday in that big win against Trinity College, is freshman Nathan Crockett. Nathan, congratulations on your first goal.
Thank you, Raymond. Thank you.
Great to come out here and see you guys be very aggressive yesterday. The ladies doing the same. Unfortunately, haven't been able to hit the targets just yet, but I have a feeling they're going to score a few before this one's done.
No, absolutely. They're coming along. It's just early in the game. They'll get it eventually.
Now, you guys, you had a little tough start to the season, starting to put things together as you're getting closer to a lot of South Region competition. You're new to the team this year, new to Trinity Baptist College. What do you expect to see when you start playing Bob Jones, Pensacola, Johnson, Florida, and the other South Region teams?
Well, we're gonna start coming up against teams that are more our level, but I think we're gonna hold our own. I think we're coming together as a team. We changed up our formation a little bit, and we're getting better team chemistry wise.
Well, you always start the season with a tough schedule. Many of the coaches will do that to get you guys prepared for conference play. Tomorrow night, you got a really tough one against an NCAA Division II Flagler College. What are you looking for in that game?
No, Flagler's a great team. They've always been. We're just looking get our team together, find what we need to do, and continue it out.
This will be one of your final tune-ups before you start really hitting conference play for good. Your last 5 games of the regular season are all South Region competition. You're playing for seeding. Hopefully you'll be back in the national championship tournament this year, which is in Kissimmee, so if you make it, you're not going to have far to go.
No, it's good that it's actually kind of close. Maybe we'll have a few fans out there ourselves, but something I'm looking forward to is definitely Pensacola.
Well, tell us a little bit about the high school soccer you played, where you're coming from, and what you're bringing to the Eagles this year.
Well, I went to Escambia High School in Pensacola, Florida. I played 4 years there, 3 on varsity, and 2 as varsity captain. Along with Brashawn Bradford and Joseph Nava, we all came there. Yeah, shout out to my guys.
You know, all of you could have had an opportunity to play for Pensacola. There you have a terrific athletics program. We're glad you made the trip down I-10.
Absolutely, I appreciate it. I've been nothing but warmly welcomed here, but I think it would be nice if we could beat hometown.
All right, Nick, thanks for joining us. I'm going to say hi to Brashawn Bradford. I haven't gotten to meet you in person yet, Brashawn, but you've been playing some terrific goal.
Thanks, it's glad to meet you.
I remember just last week you had that kind of a triple of shot right on you. You were able to get the first 2. The first one of those was a penalty kick on the dive. Unfortunately, that third one, they got over your head, but you look at the box score, and that's one of those that doesn't really tell the whole story.
Yeah, you really just have to pick a side because really it's the attacker's job to score. But it's nice to be able to make the save.
And you did that against a terrific Dalton State College team as well.
Yeah, they were a good team, and it was good competition.
All right, Brashawn Bradford, Nathan Crockett, thanks for joining us. Maybe we'll get a chance to say hello to some of the other guys as we get opportunities a little bit later on. Right now, we are in a scoreless tie between the Trinity Baptist College Eagles and the Flames from Welch College. Eagles have had their opportunities. They have already taken 4, 5, 6, 8 shots, 2 of those on goal. And the defense so far has held Welch to 2 shots and 1 of those on goal. In the backfield is Abigail Scott. And Sierra Wood is able to cross it up to the offensive side. But this one trickles out of bounds. And a throw in for Martinez and the Eagles. Karima Mitchell just outside the circle, puts a nice move, and then sends a pass towards Tremaine. However, Sierra Wood meets up with the ball just as Tremaine does and is able to knock it away. Now Mitchell 1-on-2, or check that, Belizaire 1-on-2. Ball stays inbounds, and the Flames coming back to the offensive side of the field. Pabone trying to beat Lene Hoffman, and she's able to clear the ball away from Hoffman and outside the scoring box. Here's Kazaria Odoms coming up, approaching midfield. We'll see her on the volleyball court tomorrow afternoon as women's volleyball plays Pensacola Christian, and Piper Tremaine a little bit too far past the defense and is called for the offsides. And the gentleman giving the side judge a little hard time on that call, just in good fun. It was the correct call. They know it. Well, the official knows no matter what he calls, somebody's going to chew him out. Pabone in the backfield, trying to clear the ball, but it goes off the side of her foot and out of bounds, and a throw in for the Flames. Battle for the ball won by Fulcher, but the Eagles are able to reclaim possession. Ridenhour approaching midfield, gets around her defender, But her pass for Tremaine goes a little bit astray, and the Flames regain control. About 29 minutes into the first half, no score. Down the left sideline is Natalie Williams. Gets around Martinez, sends the ball. It looked like more of a pass attempt to Sydney Walker that went astray. And then Trinity Sneed is able to pick up the ball and roll it back into play. Mitchell finds Tremaine. And now the goalkeeper coming out of the box. Now we have a loose ball, and Tremaine looks like she is taking a little pain off the knee, but going to shake that off. Three ladies running for the ball all meet up at the same time. Tremaine got the worst of it. Looks like she's going to shake that off and be all right. Pabon comes up from the backfield. Has the ball stolen, however, by Wood. And Bethany Milling. Her pass intercepted by Martinez. And Pabon heading back to the defensive side. Ridenauer has one coming up from behind, and she's able to knock it toward the sideline and out of bounds, and that allows the Eagles defense to get back into position. Well, the Welch Flames in those last few exchanges played some very good defense, particularly Kayla Cavett and Sierra Wood in the backfield for the Flames. Pabon sends it to Tremaine inside the circle. And a loose ball grabbed by Cavett. This is Cavett wearing number 3, sending the ball towards the corner. Abigail Scott on the right side. Odoms coming from behind and making the steal. Kazaria Odoms now will draw the foul, and the Eagles will get a free kick. We mentioned Odoms playing volleyball in addition to soccer. She was also on the softball team back in the spring and will probably join Coach Bennett and the softball Eagles once these two sports have completed. So a 3-sport athlete is Kazaria Odoms. Ridenauer sends it up near midfield. However, that pass taken away by Megan Fulcher. And the Flames looking for another opportunity. This is Walker, but Pabon is able to clear the ball back upfield. Heading toward the corner, kept in bounds by Greenwood, but then this one off Ridenauer and out of bounds past the end line for a corner kick for Welch. First corner kick of the afternoon. It'll be the Welch Flames. Andy Greenwood doing the honors. Flames send their attackers into position. Eagles get ready on the defense. And Odoms knocks the ball down with her body under good control and then boots it out toward the sidelines. And that one is out of bounds. And it went off of Olivia Carpenter, so it is Flames ball. Ridenauer over near the corner. We'll keep this one inbounds. Try to send it upfield. Olivia Carpenter takes it away from Fulcher. Fulcher coming up from behind, and the pass intended for Tremaine is too strong. And Lauren Weiss will come out of the goal box and hit Sierra Wood right in front of us. Wood finds Walker, but Karima Mitchell comes up from behind with the steal. Ball hit off of Carpenter's foot, and a loose ball toward the sidelines will be kept inbounds by Greenwood. Greenwood tries to send the ball inside. She had Sydney Walker available, but Pabon makes another great defensive play and then clears the ball upfield. Megan Fulcher, though, regains possession. Martinez on the defense on that last exchange. Now headed towards the left corner. Martinez trying to beat Milling to the ball. Martinez lost her footing but regained it very easily and beat 2 defenders. And the senior from San Antonio trying to get around those defenders now. And Welch comes away with the possession. Bethany Milling then has it taken away by Belizaire. And again, Martinez giving chase. Naomi Alonso is able to beat Martinez to the ball. Pabon now on the move from the backfield, looking for Tremaine. Tremaine racing for the ball with Sierra Wood, or check that, Kayla Cavett. But Cavett has used her speed to perfection so far this afternoon. And now the Flames looking for another possible attack. Just on the backfield is Sierra Wood, and she sends it to the sidelines. And we have a whistle, and offsides called against Lene Hoffman, and a free kick for the Eagles. Haley Ridenauer will get ready to put the ball back into play for Trinity Baptist. We have approximately 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Still no score, and a long boot up the field intended for Tremaine. Tremaine, though, had to beat 3 defenders to the ball, and that race won by Abigail Scott. Olivia Goodwin finds Belizaire, who gets around Sierra Wood. Now Tremaine looking for a chance to get inside, but again, she'll be called for the offsides violation. So a free kick coming up for Welch. Tremaine wearing a soft leg brace. She had a little trouble a little while ago on a collision. Shook it off. She's all right. And she's going to get herself ready in position. Sierra Wood just waiting for the call. And ball's back in play. Off Milling into the possession of Tremaine. Martinez has Williams come on top. And the Flames are able to regain possession. This is Sydney Walker trying to get around Pabon. She does, but her pass intended for Hoffman just a little bit too long. And Trinity Sneed is able to pick it up and keep Hoffman from getting off the shot. Big boot by Trinity Sneed back towards midfield. Kyle Altman, take notes. Trinity Sneed just put one way up to the midfield stripe. Of course, Kyle, he knows I'm ragging him. The leg that he has, he can punt the ball very easily halfway into the opposition's backfield. Like having some fun with the guys. Andrew Greenwood. Hey, I usually see you on the field. Don't get to say hi to you too much, especially during the games. Of course, that's one great thing about these Eagles. They're out here cheering on their friends from the other teams as they play. And, of course, the ladies will do the same when the gentlemen are on the field. And, again, basketball season not too far away. We've had many crowded gyms for the volleyball match. Looks like we have some of the new Eagles basketball players in attendance as well. TBCEagles.com. Again, both the men's and the women's basketball schedules already posted as this one goes out of bounds near the Eagles bench. Is this Paris Reagan sitting down next to me? I'm going to have to say hi to you at the next time out. And many of you guys I haven't really had a chance to say hello to in person just yet. Trinity Sneed is able to corral that attempt from Megan Fulcher. That was her first shot attempt of the afternoon. Sneed, though, came well out of the goal box in order to make the play. Another big punt and headed by Abigail Scott. Now Tremaine over near the far side, able to keep the possession. Eagles looking for another chance to advance. There's a shot looking for Tremaine, a pass rather, but out of her reach, and Grace Suggs will have the ball taken away by Tremaine, who's trying to get inside. She'll have to beat Cavett, and that has not been an easy thing to do so far today. Cavett now over near the corner. She has played terrific defense, and now we have a whistle. Ball might have traveled across the sideline, and that will be a throw-in for the Eagles. Trinity Baptist without Michaela Dahl today. She's wearing the jersey, but unavailable to participate in today's game. That one went out past the end line, right near the post. Makes it a little difficult from this vantage point, but it's a corner kick for Trinity Baptist, and Olivia Goodwin will take the kick. Right-footed kicker, opportunity to curve it in toward the goal. There's the corner kick, and this one hits the outside of the net, so that will be a goal kick for Lauren Weiss. We have approximately 6 minutes until the halftime intermission. Grace Suggs with possession on the far side. Loose ball near midfield. Sydney Walker pulls it down. And Martinez battles with Fulcher. Another loose ball inside the circle. And this one will be grabbed by Natalie Williams. That pass a little bit too far out in front of Hoffman, and Odoms is able to keep Hoffman away from the ball and send it back upfield to Tremaine. Suggs, though, able to beat Tremaine to the ball at the stripe, clear it out of bounds, throw in for Trinity Baptist. Pabon sends it well upfield, but snared by Suggs. And the Flames, again, they've had the possession more than the Eagles have had, but the Eagles have been very aggressive when they've gotten onto the offensive side of the field. Still no score with about 4.5 minutes until halftime. Tremaine coming up from behind, and Lauren Weiss will beat her to the ball. She stepped out of the penalty area, so she had to keep the ball on the ground. And now the Flames will look for another possible scoring opportunity. Karima Mitchell back on the defensive side. And the ball taken away by Hoffman. Now a loose ball grabbed by Olivia Goodwin, and she finds Belizaire. And Fulcher coming up from behind Belizaire, and Belizaire will make the successful pass back to Goodwin at midfield. Pabon's pass a little too strong, and it will be the goalkeeper Lauren Weiss coming out of the goal and passing the ball to Wood at the sideline. Belizaire forces Wood to give up the ball, and this one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Martinez, so a throw in for Welch. Pabon able to knock the ball forward. However, from the backfield, that was Abigail Scott sending it back up to the scoring area for the Flames. But Reidenauer on the defense, trying to go 1-on-2, and she's able to win that battle. And Pabon looking for Tremaine and headed back upfield by Cavett. Odom sends the ball all the way across midfield. And again, Weiss will come out of the box. She'll take her time before booting the ball towards midfield and finding Grace Suggs on the far side. Mitchell sends the ball to Pabon. Ball comes off the foot of Pabon into the possession of Sydney Walker. She's looking for Greenwood near the corner, but this one goes out of bounds, and a goal kick for Trinity Sneed. By my watch, I have about 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Of course, my time, as I always say, not official. Gentlemen in the yellow jerseys will keep track of the time. Sneed will roll the ball back into play. And we have a whistle that's going to delay, and a free kick coming up for the Eagles. Reidenauer with the kick for Trinity, and Pabon gives it up to Reidenauer, sends it over to the far side. Odom's trying to keep the ball inbounds. She does. Final couple of minutes remaining in the first half. And this ball booted upfield, but Reidenauer able to keep the ball away from two Flames, and now passes the ball past midfield. Looked like she was trying to get it to Nadej Belazaire, but Flames again with possession. Now Martinez gets around one Flame. And now the pass, looking for Martinez. Trying to race Sierra Wood to the ball. Wood gets there first, sends it toward the sidelines and out of bounds. Less than a minute left in the first half. And Martinez will take the throw in. Eagles need to get upfield quickly and into scoring position as the final moments of the first half are winding down, and that is the whistle to end the first half. Well, before we go to halftime, we're going to say hello to Paris Reagan, one of our new freshmen on the men's soccer team. And Paris, a couple of goals already this season. You got one yesterday. First, welcome to Trinity Baptist College.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So what do you think of your new teammates so far?
I'm enjoying it so far. It's nice here.
All right, Paris, where are you coming from your high school?
I went to Rockledge High School, about 2 hours south from here.
And you're now in Jacksonville. Hope you're liking the west side. That's where you're spending most of your time.
Yeah, it's nice up here. The weather's a little cooler up here, but not much. It's still hot.
You're saying cooler. We're in late September and 94-degree weather. It's going to cool off next week when you take the field again next Saturday. Here on the home turf, it's supposed to be down around 83 degrees. That's still pretty warm, but cool for Florida in the fall.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot nicer to not be playing in the heat, a little bit cooler, but it'll be a little bit nicer.
Well, Paris, tell us about the competition you've seen the Eagles face so far this season.
We've been facing really good teams lately, some NCAA schools, but honestly it's getting us ready and preparing us for our region games, which matter the most.
And you have a bunch of those coming up. You have Flagler tomorrow. As Nathan said, that's a very tough NCAA D2 team. And then the bulk of your schedule will be within the South region. And Coach Ellie Jean knows he's getting you guys ready. And you're going to be prepared and make a very good run in the South region.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think we're definitely getting better as a team, and we're getting prepared every day. And it's nice to see the progression, and I think we'll be ready for our region games.
Well, Paris, thank you for giving us a couple of minutes of your time. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. Get some rest, guys, because you got a tough one tomorrow night. We're at halftime between Trinity Baptist College and Welch College in women's soccer. No score. We'll be back in about 12 minutes for the second half here on YouTube TBC Eagles. Stay with us. back to Trinity Baptist College. Second half getting ready to begin between the Flames and the Eagles. We have no score. We're going to take a minute to speak with one of our new members of the Eagles men's basketball team. Trey, I believe that's your name. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I know I got to say hello to you over email not long ago, but good to finally meet you in person.
Nice to meet you too.
So Coach Jones works you guys hard, I know that. But just like we heard from Nathan and the other guys, that you're going to play a tough schedule to begin with to get you ready for your conference competition. Who are some of the tougher teams you're going to face to start off?
I know that we play 5 D1 teams. We play Stetson first game of the season. I know we play Liberty.
You got a couple of D1 teams.
5 D1. University of North Florida, yes.
That's my alma mater. That's where I graduated college. And my son Dean's our cameraman. He's going to transfer to UNF next fall. He's at St. John's River State College in Orange Park now, but he plans to become an Osprey just like his old man. And I mean old. So what do you think of the game you're watching right now?
Right now, like both teams really are going hard. But, you know, I like TBC over everybody. They're going to pull it through. It's 0-0 right now, but I already know we're finna win 5-0. I just got confidence in my team.
Well, the way the offense has been very aggressive when they've had scoring opportunities, it won't be long before they start hitting the nylon.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. They just very, like, it's so hot. They just tired. That's all it is. Lots of adrenaline.
Trey, introduce me to some of the new guys around here I haven't had a chance to meet yet.
Well, right here we have Taylor Nelson.
Hey, you know, it's me, your favorite light skin, the best light skin ever.
We also have point guard Jamari Dixon.
Jamari Dixon, hello, wearing a Yankees hat. That's a good guy. Hang on just a moment. Is this shot intended? Man, wide to the left. Emily Martinez with her 4th shot of the afternoon. And we got a guy with the cell phone camera. Who's this young man?
That's a combo guard, Joel. Joel, my friend. Yes, sir.
Joel's already saying he's going to average 30 points a game.
Well, he can score the basketball, so I can see it happening. If you don't have this shit, it can happen later on. I can see it happening. He can score the ball very well.
Now, there's some good leaders on the team coming back. Marquise Duncanson, a senior this year. And you want to talk about a dynamite player, Chandler Rivers as well. Chandler did not make it back this year. That's the first I've heard of that, unfortunately. But he is a dynamic player. Going to miss seeing him around here. Jakari Randolph. Probably get a lot more opportunities. Piper Tremaine on the move. Gears up, takes the shot. It is just wide to the left. The wind started to pick up. Might have held that one up on the left side. But the Eagles, again, very aggressive. That is shot attempt number 2 from Tremaine. Unfortunately, that one came about as close as you can get, but just missed wide to the left. So, Trey, got some D1 schools coming up, and what do you know about the South Region opponents you're going to face later on?
Well, from hearing from what our captain said last year, we were the champs region champs last year. But they said it wasn't easy. It was very hard to get where they wanted to go. They were doubted, but they overcame all the obstacles. So we have a lot of new freshmen coming in. We want to just keep it up, like bring back the same energy the guys had last year from what they were telling us. From looking how we've been looking, I believe we can do whatever we can do. Like we looking good. We just gotta find ways to just come together as a team. We still trying to adjust to each other.
Of course, you're going to be in defense of a South Region championship and a national tournament appearance from 2018 to 19. Cliche, but the target will be on your back.
Oh, yes, sir. We forgot about Fam too. Point guard Chris Fam.
Wearing a Stephon Curry jersey. So you know he's going to shoot some threes.
Oh, yes. He's going to shoot some threes and pass that ball.
Welch Flames on the move, but Trinity Sneed comes up, keeps the ball out of the area, and this one will be cleared away, kept inbounds over near the corner, and a whistle. And we'll have to see what the call is. It looks like that's going to be a free kick for Trinity Baptist on the offsides call. Well, Trey, glad you're able to give us a couple of minutes of your time. We got some action brewing that we want to get back to. We're looking forward to seeing you out there on the court. November 2nd, the first game of the season. Of course, you're going to be working hard until then.
Yes, sir. Thank you for everything.
All right, thank you, Trey. Men's basketball led by Coach John D. Jones, who's also the athletic director here at Trinity Baptist College. A lot of new faces on the court. Unfortunately, Chandler Rivers has moved on, but we do have some returning players who are going to make this another very formidable season on the hardwood. Haley Ridenauer coming up the near side, able to find Karima Mitchell just shy of midfield. Olivia Carpenter trying to keep this one in bounds. It crosses the sidelines, and that'll be a throw-in for Grace Suggs and the Flames. Martinez will beat Hoffman to the ball. Martinez coming up the sideline, trying to get it to Odoms. That one went just a little bit off target. And a nice hand for the young lady who got the ball back onto the field, the very young daughter of Kristen Pabone. Getting into the action, kicking the ball back into play. Flames will have the throw-in. Found out during halftime, we mentioned Caitlin Braxton, the leading scorer for the Welch Flames, unavailable due to injury, and unfortunate for Coach Leslie Nichols and the Flames. Braxton has 9 goals through the first 7 games for the Welch College Flames. Hopefully she'll be back on the field before too long. Corner kick coming up for Welch. Sydney Walker, 1 goal and 5 assists on the season, gets it back into play. And this one will be tracked down by Megan Fulcher. Fulcher's trying to get around Goodwin, but Goodwin is able to clear it to the side. And a whistle will be called against Welch. And if I'm remembering correctly, that's the first foul of the game. And the Eagles will have a free kick. At least first foul called against Welch. Eagles did have 1. And now Pabone will get the ball back into play with a good low line drive kick right at Piper Tremaine. And now the pass to Tremaine, although that's going to be taken away by Sierra Wood. Now the loose ball is Belizaire over near the Eagles bench. Deflects it off a Welch defender. And the Eagles will have a free throw-in. A little later tonight, Trinity Christian Academy varsity football. Their last of 4 consecutive home games. They're playing the Blue Devils of Pahokee High School, coming up from Lake Okeechobee area. We do that game on FM 91.7 WTRJ, and you can listen to some great high school football online as well, as that game is simulcast on ilovethetruth.com. Olivia Goodwin tried to get off the shot, but it was deflected by the body of a Welch defender. That's attempt number 2 for Olivia Goodwin. Mitchell inside the circle. Finds Haley Ridenauer, who's come up from the backfield. Goodwin passes it back towards Ridenauer. 1-on-2. Ball gets past the goalkeeper. However, Kayla Kivette is able to beat the Eagles to the ball and clear that one away, and that ball was on its way into the center of the goal. But another great defensive play by Kayla Kivette for Welch College. Corner kick coming up for the Eagles, and Olivia Goodwin will head down to do the honors. Goodwin takes the wall pass back from Pabone, tries to get off the shot, misses that one wide to the left, but the third shot attempt by Olivia Goodwin. 12 overall shots for Trinity Baptist, 3 so far for the Welch College Flames. Again, that is assuming I have no mistakes on my own score sheet. The official score underneath the tent on the far side, Mr. Reese. We plan to recap this ball game on TBCEagles.com, very likely tomorrow morning, as I'll be heading over to the football stadium as soon as this one ends to take care of the play-by-play on WTRJ. This is Megan Fulcher giving it up to Sydney Walker. Walker trying to find Williams, but stolen by Karima Mitchell. Now a battle for the ball near midfield, won by the Eagles. Goodwin gets it back to Ridenhour. Now Belizaire trying to race for the ball, but again, Kayla Cavett using her speed and keeping the ball out of the possession of the Eagles. Goodwin trying to get around Fulcher, and her pass taken away. Abigail Scott on the defensive side. And that one hit off of Ridenhour, and now we are going to have a player down. That is Piper Tremaine. It's her second time she has gone down, and we will have a slight delay as trainer Lisan Cintron will attend to the Eagles forward. Well, we'll take this opportunity to let you know the upcoming schedule for both the Flames and the Eagles. After today, Welch College is at NAIA Florida College. That will be tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. And then the Flames will look for their second win against Judson College. That is an away game for Welch on October 3rd at Judson at 4 p.m. Then Welch will be at Johnson University of Tennessee on October 5th at 2 p.m. and 2 games left to round out the regular season. October 12th at Mississippi College of Women at 1 p.m. and October 14th, Pikeville College. And then I overlooked a moment ago the final regular season game at Grace Christian University on October 19th. That game against Pikeville on the 14th will be the final regular season home game for the Flames. Meanwhile, the Eagles, after today, next Saturday, will host Bruton Parker College right here on the home field at 4 p.m. That'll be game 2 of a men's-women's doubleheader. The gentlemen will take the field against Bruton Parker at 2. Then the Lady Eagles have some time off before they face South Region rival Toccoa Falls on Saturday, October 26th. That is homecoming Saturday. We'll have a women's-men's doubleheader beginning at 5 against Toccoa, and the gentlemen will play Toccoa at 7:30. October 30th, the Lady Eagles will again play Bruton Parker College, and that will be the final season game for Trinity Baptist before the South Region competition, which begins right here on the home field on November 7th. Good win, trying to beat Sierra Wood to the ball, but Wood is able to clear that one out of bounds. So you're up to date on the upcoming games for the Lady Flames and the Eagles. And we are still scoreless here in the second half. Just about 15 minutes into the second half. And a throw in. Pabon will try to cross pass to Odoms. It is off her foot and saved by Lauren Weiss. A terrific save by the goalkeeper off the shot attempt from Kazaria Odoms. That is her third attempt of the afternoon, first one on goal, but credit Lauren Weiss with a great job to block that shot by Odoms, who took a terrific pass from Kristen Pabon. This is Sydney Walker at midfield, and a whistle. No, I thought I heard a whistle as Belizaire went down. The ball is still alive. Emily Martinez steals the ball away and then has it knocked out of bounds from Sierra Wood. The Eagles will have the throw in on the far side. Lauren Weiss, in case you missed it at the opening, through 7 games has 120 saves, and she has 3 more this afternoon. She has done a really nice job in the goal for Coach Leslie Nichols. Ridenhour with the steal. Tries to send it up to Pabon, but that one knocked down, and this one hits off Megan Fulcher. At midfield goes Cavett, battling with Tremaine right in front of us. Tremaine will clear it out of bounds, and a good job, and Piper Tremaine getting an ovation from the crowd. She's been very tough on both offense and defense. And this one tapped back to Mitchell. And the Eagles will look to advance it a little bit more up the field. Odoms on the move, gets around Cavett. This one past the net and out of bounds. And that will be a goal kick for Lauren Weiss. Well, Odoms dribbled the ball around Cavett, but in the process, ball hit off her foot a little too much. And that'll be a goal kick for Weiss. So Lauren Weiss getting ready to put the ball back into play. To the far side, Sierra Wood has the ball taken away. Pabon on the move, tries to get off the shot and will draw the foul. The question is, was that inside the penalty box or not? Tough to tell from this vantage point where I am sitting. And we will see what the call is. The players are clearing away from the scoring area, so it looks like it may be a penalty kick for the Eagles. And it will be Karima Mitchell heading to the PK line to take the shot for Trinity Baptist. So that one was inside the box, and Karima Mitchell has a golden opportunity to put the Eagles out in front 1-0. In goal is Lauren Weiss. There's the whistle and the approach, and the shot is good. So Karima Mitchell on the penalty kick gives the Eagles a 1-0 lead about 18 minutes into the first half. Now I'm getting a hard time from the basketball players because I didn't do it like on TV. Goal! There you go. So the Eagles lead 1-0. And Mitchell, who just scored on that penalty kick, has the ball taken away. Martinez sends it back towards midfield. Odoms battling with Suggs, and it is Suggs who comes away with possession. Olivia Carpenter sends it towards Odoms. However, once again, Kyla Cavett on the defense. Carpenter keeps the ball in bounds. Gets around Suggs, and then is tripped up from behind. No call. Suggs comes away with possession. And now Suggs approaches midfield. And this one is tapped out of bounds. It will be Eagles ball. Pabon finds Carpenter on the throw-in. And that is Mitchell with the pass intended for Odoms. A little too long, however, and Weiss comes out of the box. Clears the ball off the ground toward the far sideline. Flames now on the move all the way across the field. Contact, no call, and Martinez goes down, and the ball is out of bounds. And that is going to be a throw-in for the Eagles. Check that. I believe that was a foul called against Welch, and a free kick now for Trinity Baptist. Pabon with a big, low, hard line drive well upfield. Karima Mitchell has Cavett come up and take the ball away, and as we said a number of times already, Kyla Cavett getting the job done on the defensive side for the Flames. One nothing in favor of the Eagles on a penalty kick goal from Karima Mitchell. Cloud cover has blocked the sun and has made it feel a lot more pleasant out here. We're still in the high 80s, low 90s. Gentle breeze blowing to help it feel a little bit nicer as well. Natalie Williams trying to get around Kristen Pabon, and Pabon knocks the ball up into the air. Ball controlled by Sydney Walker. She sends it up towards the goal. Trinity Sneed will play it on the hop. A pass intended for Megan Fulcher, but Sneed beats her to the ball. And the Eagles goalkeeper will give off another terrific punt all the way across the midfield stripe. Sierra Wood tracks that one down in the backfield. Sends this one toward the far sideline. Kept in bounds by Ashton Winter. Martinez sends the ball back towards midfield, and a pass stolen by Sidney Walker. Walker able to regain possession, but then Mitchell comes from behind with the steal, and Ridenauer sends it upfield, and that one's going to be out of the reach of Belizaire and Odoms. And Weiss will come out of the box, keep this one on the ground, allow her teammates to get back into position, and a good on-the-ground pass towards Fulcher near midfield. Pass intercepted by Goodwin. High boot across the stripe. And a handball will be called on Sierra Wood. And a free kick coming for the Eagles. Eagles taking their time, allowing the attackers to get up into position. Pabon comes up from the backfield to take the free kick. Pabon ready, delivers one downfield for Odoms, but Lauren Weiss is able to beat Odoms to the ball, play it on a hop, and give off the punt back to midfield. Piper Tremaine finds Goodwin. And an interception by Walker. That is Walker with possession. He tries to send it upfield, but Pabon very quickly got back on defense. So Kristen Pabon of Trinity Baptist and Kyla Cavett of Welch College, defensive players of the game so far. This attempt gets away from Hoffman, and Sneed is able to get to the ball before Hoffman and keep Hoffman away from the ball and getting off the shot. Sneed takes her time, gets off another punt, and this one headed back upfield by Abigail Scott. Tremaine finds Mitchell just outside the circle, and Mitchell's pass. Odoms will have to beat Cavett. That has not been easy to do today. Cavett wins the race. Belizaire trying to get the steal away from Sierra Wood, and the ball heads out of bounds right over by the scorer's table. 1-0 Eagles as we go into the second half water break. So when we resume, we will have about 22 minutes remaining on the clock. And we'll take this opportunity to say hello to another freshman on the men's soccer team, Kevin Campbell. Got yourself on the scoreboard yesterday?
Yeah, my first collegiate goal was a good opportunity and good experience.
And, of course, you're mainly a midfielder, defender. You did a terrific job back there yesterday. Got that opportunity, got the ball into the net. And just as we asked the other guys earlier, what do you think of the level of competition you faced so far?
Well, the first few teams that we faced so far were some tough competition. They gave us a good competition. They were good teams, and I think we were able to learn a lot from them, and that's to take it further in our season.
Kevin, where do you come from as you enjoying your freshman year here at Trinity?
I'm originally from Port of Spain, Trinidad and Tobago. Just came out here to Jacksonville for school.
Right, we're glad to have you, obviously, and like we said before, a tough one tomorrow night against Flagler College, and then you get into the bulk of the South Region competition. I know you guys will be ready. Coach Gene's already in preparation for that. What do you expect as you finish out the season, mainly in conference play?
Well, I expect the team moving forward to be very disciplined, and I expect us to learn from every experience, every game that we play. The things that we practice in training, we're supposed to carry it into the game tomorrow at Flagler, and moving on in the season in region play and playing schools in our division, I think we will be doing very well.
Yeah, that's usually the case. Coach Gene, like we said before, schedules those tough games up front, and by the time the Eagles are ready to play that South Region competition, now the other teams are doing the same thing. Everyone's ready for very good competition and usually a lot of close-knit defensive ball games during the conference play and then during the tournaments.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good strategy by the coaches of this division to give us experience and allow us to play against higher competition in order for our development and our preparation.
Now, last year's team ended up third place in the country in NCCAA Division II. Obviously, we're hoping you're back in the national tournament this year. Not far to go down the road, just a couple-hour drive to Kissimmee. Hoping that we're able to see you win the conference tournament and play again for another national championship.
Yeah, we are also hoping that we will be able in the national competition, and I hope that we will take it. We're working hard and we'll continue to work hard in order to be champions of the national competition.
All right, Kevin, thank you for giving us a few minutes of time. Good to finally get a chance to meet you in person. Look forward to seeing you. I won't be down there in St. Augustine tomorrow. I'll be here covering the volleyball team, but back on the field next Saturday against Bruton Parker. That's Kevin Campbell, freshman men's soccer player here at Trinity Baptist College. Got his first college goal yesterday against Trinity College of Florida. And as we've heard from several of the players here this afternoon, they're looking forward to getting into conference play, which makes up the bulk of their remaining schedule here in 2019. Well, the water break should be ending any moment now. The Eagles lead 1-0. Minute 63, penalty kick successful by Karima Mitchell. That's been the only score of the ball game so far. Eagles have 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 14 total shots, 4 of those on goal and 1 successful. The Flames have taken 3 total shots, 1 on goal. Lauren Weiss with 3 saves, one of those a fantastic touch rebound shot save right into the hands of Weiss just a couple of moments ago. Well, the ladies are heading back out onto the field, and again, we have about 22 minutes remaining in this ball game. Sun has come back out from behind the clouds. It's a beautiful, sunny, bright Friday afternoon here in Jacksonville. It is warm. Temperatures are expected to cool off next week. We should get some rain in the middle of the week, but hopefully it's all over with before the gentlemen and the ladies take the field again next Saturday afternoon. I'm Ray Bureau. Dean Bureau, my son, is our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College. And we have a throw in from Emily Martinez as we resume play. Over on the far sideline, Flames win the possession, and we have a whistle, and that's going to be a free kick coming for Welch. And Flames will have an opportunity to get the ball further down into scoring position. Flames looking to tie up the score, 1-0. Trinity Baptist leads. That was a score last week when Kristen Pabone got the game's lone goal to defeat Andrew College. And right now, a 1-0 lead for the Eagles. Pass to Ashton Winter across the far side, looking for the shot, and off the post. The second chance is good. Sydney Walker with the first shot. That one hit off the post. And then I think that was Fulcher, Megan Fulcher, who scored the game-tying goal, if I saw that correctly. Had a little bit of an obstructed view with the Eagles defenders trying to stop that second chance. Always tough on the goaltender when the ball rebounds off the post, but we are tied 1-1. So Megan Fulcher, again, if I saw that correctly, ties us up at a goal apiece. If that is correct, that is the first goal of the season for Megan Fulcher. Eagles now looking to reclaim the lead. We are tied at 1. Across the field, Welch looking to advance and take the lead for the first time today. Battle for the ball, won by Emily Martinez. And the Flames are able to send the ball back upfield. Pass intended for Hoffman. Sneed comes out, knocks the ball away. Karima Mitchell getting back there to protect the goal just in case. Trinity Sneed wins the race for the ball, keeping Andy Greenwood away from getting off another shot. We'll credit Karima Mitchell for getting back, trying to protect the goal. Just in case Welch was able to gain possession of the ball with Sneed out of the goal box. Another pass intended for Hoffman. This one is out of her reach, and Sneed will make the easy play. We are tied at 1 past the midway point of the second half. This is Kyla Cavett on the right side, and that one looked like it was headed toward the top right corner of the net. It would have been wide to the right. Sneed is able to make the catch. Have about 18 minutes remaining, and we are tied at 1 as this one heads all the way downfield, and Lauren Weiss will come out of the box, pass it back into play near midfield. Carpenter trying to get to the ball, but Cavett wins the race. Down the right sideline is Andy Greenwood. Karima Mitchell coming up on defense, and that one looked a little hard to tell if that was a shot from Greenwood or a pass intended for Sydney Walker, because Walker was right there in front of the goal waiting for a rebound, it looked like. So we're going to credit Greenwood with a shot, her first of the afternoon. And that will be a save also for Trinity Sneed, her second. Ridenhour finds Odoms. Odoms gets past her defender, trying to get inside to get off the shot. It is wide to the left. And this one is rolling down the sidelines and out past the end line, and that one is out of bounds. And the question is, was that ball tipped? And Kazaria Odoms with her fourth shot attempt of the afternoon. That ball apparently was tipped by Lauren Weiss, so credit her with a save and a corner kick for Trinity Baptist. She got just enough hand on the ball to deflect it away. Corner kick, Ridenhour with the header attempt. Comes up empty. Now the shot from Ridenhour, wide to the left and out of bounds. Second attempt of the afternoon for Haley Ridenhour and a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Score remains tied at 1. Eagles a couple of opportunities but did not convert. Weiss taking her time, looking for a good pass opportunity. And this one will go astray out of bounds, looking for Grace Suggs. And a throw in now for the Eagles, deep on the offensive side of the field. Olivia Carpenter throws it back into play. Pabone up from the backfield. Cross pass towards Odoms and a goal! Kazaria Odoms with her fifth shot attempt, second on goal, and she connects with the nylon to give the Eagles a 2-1 lead. Approximately 15 minutes remaining. And the Eagles lead 2-1. Credit Kristen Pabone with the assist, and also Olivia Carpenter with an assist on the throw-in. So all three goals have come in the second half. Earlier on, Karima Mitchell with the penalty kick, and then one goal from each side within the past couple of minutes. This one goes out of bounds, and the Eagles will have the throw-in. Kazaria Odoms, 5 attempts, 2 on goal, and now 1 in. And that is second goal of the season for Odoms. That could potentially be the game winner should the defense keep the score at 2-1. And we have a whistle called against Welch and a free kick coming up for Trinity Baptist. Well, the Eagles, as we said earlier, without Michaela Dahl, so they are playing with 11. No chance for a substitution to give these young ladies a break. So they're out there in the warm temperatures playing hard and leading 2-1. Odoms to the outside. Martinez outside the box. Cross pass looking for Goodwin. And this one knocked down in the backfield. Defensive play from Natalie Williams. Martinez tries to send it back upfield towards Odoms. It is Odoms with possession on the move once again. Takes the shot, and again, this one just misses the left post. So Odoms with her 6th shot attempt. Eagles lead 2-1, and a goal kick coming for Lauren Weiss. Weiss will set up for the goal kick. And she gets it to Cavett. That one taken away and has to be cleared to the sidelines from Scott. And this one is heading toward the end line, but picked up in time by Lauren Weiss. Weiss with a good boot, but intercepted by Pabon. She sends it back upfield. Olivia Carpenter was there. However, Weiss was able to pick that up. Looked like a pass intended for Carpenter. Loose ball near midfield. Olivia Goodwin with possession. That one then tapped away. And now the Flames on the move. Andy Greenwood on the near sideline. Mitchell directing traffic on the defensive side. That one hits off the leg of Martinez, and Trinity Sneed will pick it up before Sydney Walker is able to get to the ball. Both defenses very tough, very tight here this afternoon. 2-1 in favor of the Eagles. By my watch, approximately 11 minutes left to go. Odoms on the move, trying to beat 2 defenders. Belizaire coming up, getting into position for the pass. The ball backed up to Ridenauer. Ridenauer has Carpenter to her left, Belizaire to her right. She takes the shot, and it goes right at Lauren Weiss, who just picked up her 5th save of the afternoon on the 3rd shot attempt from Haley Ridenauer. Martinez trying to get into scoring position. Loses her footing, and the ball heads out of bounds on the far sideline, and it will be Flames ball. Cavett takes the throw in. Belizaire coming up from behind. Cavett's able to get around Belizaire. Now at the circle, ball knocked away by Goodwin. Cavett regains possession. Olivia Carpenter coming up from behind on the defense. Cavett goes down, and Carpenter will be called for the tripping foul, and that'll be a free kick for Welch. 2-1 in favor of the Eagles. And a free kick coming up for Welch College. Andy Greenwood will set up the free kick. Eagles defenders getting into position. Pabon, Mitchell, Goodwin, and Martinez. Here is Andy Greenwood with the free kick, looking for Sydney Walker. This one popped up into the air. Cleared away by Tremaine. Tremaine limping just a little bit. Remember, no reserves available for the Eagles. Tremaine has been tough on both offense and defense all afternoon. Here's Martinez on the far side. And this one is out of bounds right at midfield. A throw in for Welch. Flames at midfield, trying to send the ball up. Pabon gets back on the defense. A big boot and This one takes a couple of hops before bouncing out of bounds. It is a throw-in for the Flames. Emily Martinez steals that throw-in, gets around 2 defenders. Now trying to go 1-on-3. Martinez gets around 1 defender. Gets around a second, gears up the shot, and it goes right at Weiss. Excellent job by Martinez. She beat 3 defenders, got off the shot, but that one went right into the hands of Weiss. Martinez with 5 shots on the afternoon and save number 6 for Lauren Weiss, assuming no mistakes on my part. And another good punt from Weiss towards midfield. That is Odoms with the header. And a loose ball grabbed by Welch College. Abigail Scott able to send the ball upfield, but Pabon sends it back to Emily Martinez on the far sideline. And this one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Eagles with the throw-in. Every player on the field now looks like feeling the effects of this warm Friday afternoon. This is Odoms, 1 to beat, trying to get around Fulcher. Goodwin coming up into position along with Carpenter. And Odoms looked like she was trying to pass to Carpenter, but Weiss jumped on top of the ball. And Weiss with the punt, coming toward the camera. Kept under control by Andy Greenwood. Greenwood beats Tremaine to the ball, but Ridenauer on the defense. Sends the ball back upfield towards Olivia Carpenter. 2 ladies battling for the ball and a whistle. And it looks like that's going against Grace Suggs, and a free kick for Trinity Baptist. About 5 minutes remaining with the Eagles leading 2-1. They're on the offensive side of the field, but again, if the defense can keep this score, it will be a victory for the Eagles as Kristen Babone has a free kick, and she's going to send it to Goodwin just outside the box. At midfield, Welch looking for a chance to advance and potentially tie up the score. Mitchell boots the ball back to the offensive side for the Eagles. Olivia Carpenter could not get there in time. Kyla Cavett and Ridenauer race for the ball. Ridenauer wins it. Here is Tremaine getting around Megan Fulcher. Tremaine now makes contact with Fulcher, is able to keep control of the ball. Here's Goodwin outside the box. Passes to Tremaine, who is called for offsides. So Welch will have a free kick. Again, we're about 4 minutes remaining. Eagles lead this one 2-1. Pabone and Walker battle for the ball. This one is out of bounds and will stay with Trinity. Eagles can take their time, leading by 1 and just a few minutes remaining. And now we have a race for the ball between Cavett and Ridenauer. Cavett with possession. Takes the wall pass back from Greenwood, and Karima Mitchell forces Cavett to the outside. Cavett, though, tries to get around Mitchell. Passes the ball into the box, where Goodwin is able to clear it back upfield. Pabot now on the move. Gets through 2 defenders. The long shot is going to go wide left. And again, the question is, did the ball hit off Weiss's hand? And Pabon down on the ground. She's going to get back up in just a moment. And a substitution now for Welch. Greenwood will head off, and back onto the field will be Bethany Milling. Kristen Pabone Scored that goal last week from even further back than where she just took that shot and nearly made it a 2-goal lead for the Eagles. That's her first attempt of the afternoon. Goal kick coming for Lauren Weiss. Carpenter is able to get the ball away. On the charge and the shot off the goalkeeper, and a second chance goal for the Eagles. Olivia Carpenter with 2 shots, both counted on goal. 1 save for Weiss, but on the rebound, Carpenter is able to give the Eagles a huge insurance score. With just a couple of minutes remaining, Olivia Carpenter has doubled the lead for the Eagles. It is now 3-1. So Welch will be playing down 2 goals with just a couple of minutes left. Ashton Winter on the far side. And this one will go off Martinez and out of bounds, and the Flames will waste no time getting the ball back into play. Trinity 3, Welch 1. And again, we're in the closing moments. Just a couple of minutes left. That shot attempt goes out of bounds, and there was a little bit less time than I had thought, and that is the final whistle and a win for the Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Final score, Trinity Baptist 3, Welch College 1. And the goal scored by Karima Mitchell with a penalty kick. Kazaria Odoms in minute 75 and Olivia Carpenter in minute 88. Megan Fulcher with a goal for the Flames, and that'll do it here this afternoon. Dean Bureau, our cameraman. A lot of help from the gentlemen from the basketball and the men's soccer teams joining us, giving us some time as they watch their friends on the field, and the Eagles win this one 3-1. Athletic Director of Trinity Baptist College, Coach John D. Jones, Game Day Coordinator, and now active women's soccer player Victoria Draper, Reese on the stats. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.